आज के इस वीडियो में या फिर लाइव में हम करने ही वाले हैं। हम कंटेंट रिसर्च करने वाले हैं उसी तरह जैसे बहुत सारे क्रिएटर्स करते हैं, या फिर मैं कहूँ उस तरह जैसे बहुत सारे क्रिएटर्स किसी से करवाते हैं, या फिर बिजनेस एजेंसी ओनर्स जो होते हैं वो लोग कैसे अपने क्लाइंट्स के लिए कंटेंट रिसर्च करते हैं एंड उनको बेटर बनाते हैं उनके कंटेंट को, एंड उससे उनको व्यूज आता है एंड उनका बिजनेस बढ़ता है एंड एवरीथिंग दैट हैपेंस। मैं ये अपने लिए करने वाला हूँ। मैं स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ, एंड जब मैं ये करूँगा बिकॉज आई वांट टू बी अ कंटेंट स्ट्रेटेजिस्ट एंड आई वांट टू पुट इन माय ब्रेन्स टू हेल्प अदर्स ग्रो। एंड जब तक मैं ये खुद पे नहीं कर सकता, मैं ये नहीं कह सकता कि मेरी स्ट्रेटेजीज प्रूवन है एंड वो रिजल्ट्स लेके आती है। तो इसीलिए मैं ये करने वाला हूँ। आप भी, आपको करना हो तो आप बैठो, देखो कैसे करते हैं, कुछ सवाल हो तो पूछो, एंड लेट्स डू दिस एंड लेट्स सी कि हम रिजल्ट्स ला पाते हैं या नहीं। तो इसमें क्या क्या होगा मैं थोड़ा बहुत समझा दूँ। ऑल्दो जब लाइव स्टार्ट हो जाएगी, लोग जब आएंगे तो वो सवाल तो पूछते रहेंगे, बट इसमें हम स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं सबसे पहली बार क्रिएटर हिट लिस्ट से। अब ये क्रिएटर हिट लिस्ट क्या है, ये हमने एक वीडियो में देखा था एंड उससे हमने थोड़ी सी सबक ली थी। क्रिएटर हिट लिस्ट है वो क्रिएटर्स जो आपके निश में अच्छा कर रहे हैं, राइट, जो आपको इंस्पायर करते हैं एंड जिनके कंटेंट से आप सीख सकते हो, राइट, उनके वीडियोस वायरल है वो, उनके हमें लिस्ट बनानी है। तो पहले लिस्ट बनाते हैं। ऑल्दो आई हैव सम आइडियाज, बट मैं बहुत रिसेंट वाला करने वाला हूँ। बट आई थिंक पहले हम इस एम तक जाते हैं। 54,000 इस बंदे का है एंड इसकी वीडियोस देखो तो ये पूरी रॉ वीडियोस है, कोई एक्सपेंसिव कैमरा नहीं है, राइट, लाइटिंग भी आप देखो तो डिसेंट सी है, जो सबके घर में मिल जाती है वैसी है। बट हाउ ही स्टार्टेड डज मैटर, राइट। लेट्स सी। सबसे पहला वीडियो इस क्रिएटर का है, गोज बैक वे बैक, दैट्स वे बैक। Now it's almost, if I could say, ये अभी भी एंड नहीं है। मैंने देखा नहीं इस बंदे ने कितना पोस्ट कर रखा, बट here this is his first video what I can see on the feed। 18 November 2025 I did something and it already blew decently। Right, that's how he started। So that's how he started। बट हम देखेंगे कि इसके बेस्ट वीडियोस कौन से हैं। 61,000, 15, almost 15,000, 17,000, 42,000, 15,000, 27, 15, 10, 13। तो अभी तक हमने 61,000 हाईएस्ट दिखा है, बट ये 960।
This video at 5:13 a.m. in the morning, and you will be seeing my face for the very first time in your life. It's a trial reel. Sooner or later, I'm going to convert this trial reel and make it publicly available to my audience. I'm here to teach you about the signal to noise ratio with reference to Steve Jobs. And hold on for a second. I'm not just a random guy and bombarding you with the random information that I got to learn about Steve Jobs. I have read his biography. I highly align with every single point that is mentioned in Chapter 11, Reality Distortion Field, in his biography. I have been wearing black t shirts from the last 4 months. I have grown my account from 0 to 38,000 followers without begging for attention, for seeking validation from the people, without purchasing any blue tick, without using any hashtag. You can see here as well. The signal to noise ratio, if we can understand it, we can understand what Steve Jobs truly tried to tell to this world. He has also mentioned one of his lines that anything that you see around in this world and you call that life was built by the people who are no smarter than you. You can change it, you can influence it, you can build something on your own so that other people can use. And another similar concept is the 18-hour rule, that for the next 18 hours of your life, I don't care you were watching Corn before my video, it is randomly that you scrolled and you accidentally landed upon my video, I don't care. The moment you see this reel and the next 18 hours of your life, it's very likely to hit 1,000 followers. It's very likely to get what you want. It's this simple. It's not easy, but it's a simple process. Cut out every single noise from your life for the next 18 hours. Majority of the guys are still complaining I cannot make a single reel in a day. In a week, I post 3 reels per week and see growth? You are an idiot. There are a lot of people who have a lot of generational wealth and they are already ahead of you. And content creation, my friend, is the fastest way. It's a free gift from technology to you. You are watching my video that simply qualifies you to create content. If you are not taking
All right. हर्ष महेश्वरी भाई ये कंटेंट क्रिएटर है एंड ही grew pretty well right now. वो अभी 54,000 पे है and he's doing good. Now why I am opening his profile, to be precise, there's a reason. I want to be not this guy, but the way he creates the content, that's what I believe in and I focus on, right? I want to create such videos. I want to make videos like this, explanations in the psychology. Oh God, अब कॉल कौन कर रहा है अभी? Let me take this. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello, Sunny. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm not looking for a job right now, actually. No. I'm doing video editing as a freelance right now. Yeah. Mm. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you. छे, मैं 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 ट्राई कर रहा मैंने लास्ट में इसमें इसलिए मेंशन किया आई डू फ्रीलांस। क्या पता अगर मुझे लाइक ये बंदा कहता कि भाई ठीक है फ्रीलांस के लिए हम कर सकते हैं अपॉर्चुनिटी या कुछ, बट नहीं किया। कोई बात नहीं। हाँ, so this is what I was saying. I want to create such videos. I want to focus on the psychologies and strategies behind the videos, ठीक है? क्योंकि see, virality chase करना is not that a good strategy. आप वायरल हो जाओगे अगर लोगों को पसंद आएगा, ठीक है? वैसे लोगों को तो जो चीज़ पसंद नहीं भी आता है वो भी वायरल हो जाता है, राइट? गालियाँ खा के भी आप वायरल हो सकते हो, जस्ट लाइक पुनीत सुपरस्टार या फिर दीपक कलाल। बट उसका क्या फायदा? यू सी द कंडीशन ऑफ दीपक कलाल राइट नाउ, राइट? जब तक वो उसको अटेंशन मिल रही थी, जब तक इतना उसको एलिमेंट जो लोगों को लग रहा था वो मिल रहा था, तब तक ही वॉज विजिबल। नाउ यू डोंट फाइंड हिम एनीवेयर, unless someone really tries to do so. समय रैना ने उसको मौका दिया था to keep him relevant, but he is not relevant anymore, right? Even his memes, even आप देखो पुनीत सुपरस्टार भी उतने रिलेवेंट है नहीं अभी के टाइम में। वो बिग बॉस तक, उसके बाद तक कुछ दिन तक वो चला था। तो आइडिया ये है कि आप अपनी पर्सनालिटी को रॉ रखो, देन यू कैन बिल्ड समथिंग लॉन्ग टर्म इवन इफ यू आर मेकिंग रील्स। अब तक ये होता था कि अगर आप रील से फेमस हुए ना, तो जब तक आप रिलेवेंट हो तब तक ही आपके वीडियोस इन इन सब का कोई मोल है, कोई प्राइस है, राइट? अब आप मुझे बताओ, अब कौन पूछ रहा है उस बंदे को जो फेमस हो गया था टाइगर श्रॉफ का, जो वो एक डायलॉग है छोटी बच्ची हो के बोलने पे, उसने उस टाइम में अच्छा खासा कमाया होगा, बट क्या उसका टैलेंट उस लेवल पे था कि वो लोगों को उस तरह से एंटरटेन कर सके? आप कब तक एक ही डायलॉग एक तरीके से सुन सकते, राइट? तो सेम इसी तरह, बट क्या भुवम बाम अभी भी रेलेवेंट है? क्या आशीष चंचलानी अभी भी रेलेवेंट है? रेलेवेंट इन द सेंस, अगर आप कहीं सुनते हो भुवन बाम आया है, क्या आप जाना चाहोगे देखना? अगर आपने उसका कंटेंट देखा है, अगर वो आपके पास में है, ऑफ कोर्स। बट क्या अगर आप सुनो कि पुनीत सुपरस्टार आया है, क्या आप देखना जाना चाहोगे? इज देयर अ वैल्यू इन दैट? डू यू फाइंड अ वैल्यू इन दैट? आई डोंट फाइंड। अब हो सकता है कुछ लोग फैंस हो तो मिलना ही चाहो, बट थिंक अबाउट इट। बट ये जो है, व्हाट ही इज डूइंग, even if he has 54 to 55,000 followers, which is not a lot compared to other creators जो अभी relevant नहीं है उनके, मैं अगर आपको following दिखाऊं तो, but he will still be relevant because he's talking about something meaningful. He's sharing some values and his raw personality on camera. I don't know his actual personality is the personality he's on camera, but that doesn't make um, anything irrelevant about him. हो सकता है कि जो डीप वॉइस हमें कैमरा पे लग रहा है वो शायद उतनी डीप वॉइस हमें इन पर्सन ना लगे। देयर आर चांसेस, हो भी सकता है कि हो, बट सिंस ही टॉक्स लाइक दिस, राइट, सिंस audience can feel a weight in his words, people will follow him, people will listen to him. एंड अगर ये कहता है कि पोस्ट 5 times a day, मेक इट रॉ, यू डोंट नीड एडिटिंग, लोग सुनेंगे, चाहे कम लोग सुने बट लोग सुनेंगे। एंड अगर ये किसी तरह के ब्रांड्स को प्रमोट करे, देन लोग सुनेंगे एंड एक्शन भी लेंगे। दैट्स द इम्पोर्टेंस, एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई वांट टू फोकस ऑन रॉ कंटेंट मोर देन द फ्लैशी एडिट्स। द रीजन, ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे शायद फ्लैशी एडिट्स करना नहीं आता, मैं इसलिए मुझे पसंद नहीं, बट आई थिंक अगर एक फ्लैशी एडिट है तो एडिट्स पे फोकस ज़्यादा जाता है rather than the value the people want to share, right? एंड आप फ्लैशी एडिट से किसी को किसने कुछ टाइम के लिए ही डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर सकते हो, जस्ट लाइक कोको मेलन। कोको मेलन की ऑडियंस एक एज लिमिट तक है, उसके बाद उसकी ऑडियंस नहीं है, बिकॉज जिस तरह के कलर्स, जिस तरह की मोशंस वो यूज करते हैं, राइट, कंसिस्टेंटली कुछ ना कुछ होते रहना, वो छोटे बच्चों को ही डिस्ट्रैक्ट ज़्यादा कर सकती है, ज़्यादा कर सकती है, ये नहीं कि सिर्फ कर सकती, राइट? सो दैट थिंग इज इम्पॉर्टेंट टू कीप इन माइंड जब आप वीडियोस बना रहे हो। कि आप फेक चीजें एक टाइम तक कर सकते हो, बट अगर आप रॉ हो, आप एक्चुअल पर्सन इन फ्रंट ऑफ द कैमरा हो, जो आप अवे फ्रॉम द कैमरा हो, एंड व्हेन आई से पर्सनालिटी, इट डजंट हैव टू बी लाइक मैं इंट्रोवर्ट हूँ तो फिर मैं कैमरे पे भी इंट्रोवर्ट हूँ। लाइक हो सकता है कि आप इंट्रोवर्ट हो इन रियल लाइफ, बट ऑन कैमरा आते ही आपकी पर्सनालिटी चेंज हो जाती होगी, बट इट्स स्टिल योर पर्सनालिटी। आप वो कैमरे पे हो, राइट? जस्ट लाइक समय रैना, अगर मैं आपको बोलूँ कैमरे पे, इज व्हाट आई थिंक। हो सकता है कभी कभी कैमरा पे आपको ऐसा लगे, राइट, कि ये हमेशा इस तरह की ही बातें करते हैं, राइट? एंड बहुत बार ये जोक्स कुछ होते हैं, राइट, जो और लोगों को वैसे तो, वैसा आप देखते ही होंगे कि अगर कोई और करे तो वो उन पे सूट नहीं करता, बट समय रैना पे करता है, बिकॉज पीपल कनेक्ट विथ हिम। लेकिन वो सेम हो अवे फ्रॉम द कैमरा, जब कैमरा उन पे ना हो। ओह गॉड। मैं एक्चुअली है, मैं मिस कर दिया, मैं बोलना क्या चाह रहा था बिकॉज ऑफ द साउंड, बट मैं कोई समराना का एग्जांपल देने वाला था, बट इट्स फाइन। सो लेट्स मूव अहेड। कौन है मेरा टाइम वेस्ट कर दिया, कौन है ये पूछ करके? ऑलराइट, सो ही इज ओके। इसमें दिस इज नॉट समथिंग दैट आई वुड लाइक टू स्टार्ट राइट अवे, बिकॉज इसमें जो भी है ये बहुत इंफॉर्मेटिव वीडियो है, एंड ही इज बीन डूइंग इट कंसिस्टेंटली, राइट? आई विल हैव टू शिफ्ट माय वे ऑफ डूइंग थिंग्स, स्विच करना पड़ेगा। एंड अचानक से मैं अगर इस तरह का एक भी वीडियो डालूं, देन इट वुडंट मेक सेंस। ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरे व्यू वीडियो से बहुत सारे व्यूज आते हैं, बट इट फील्स मुझे तरीके एक कुछ अलग अलग करके डालने पड़ेंगे। एंड इसके लिए आई एम थिंकिंग कि मैं अपने लाइव वीडियो से क्लिप्स पोस्ट करूंगा, बट फॉर नाउ लेट मी रीड सम क्रिएटर्स। ठीक है, अभी ही इज ऑन 54,000, देन आई विल नॉट टच हिज टॉपिक्स बिकॉज राइट नाउ he won't be talking things that people might want to hear right now because he's just on 54,000. But to be honest, जिनको भी कंटेंट के बारे में समझना है, this is the right time to follow him and learn from him, because right, this is the time when he will just explain you everything in detail. Now why do I say that? Because एक point पे ऐसा टाइम आएगा, देयर विल बी नथिंग लेफ्ट टू एक्सप्लेन। उसमें वो ज्यादातर चीजें ही विल जस्ट रिपीट हिमसेल्फ, राइट? बट अभी जो ये स्टेट कर रहे हैं, ये बंदा जो भी बता रहा है, वो अभी वो फुल डिटेल में बताएगा। एंड एट वन पॉइंट ही विल गेट दैट, क्या बोलते हैं उसको हम, बोर्ड नहीं बोलना चाह रहा, मैं बोलना चाह रहा हूँ, आई थिंक एक ही टॉपिक्स के बारे में अलग अलग तरीके से वो बहुत लिमिटेड टाइम तक बता सकता है। It says highlights.
C undergrad at Triple I Tuna, Batch 26. My reason for choosing content creation was very simple. I have been observing the content creation for over 6 months. Every creator that you are seeing on your profile, I was binge watching them, not as a viewer, but as a creator myself. And right from the first year, I was interested in video editing, storytelling, and explaining problems that you have seen on my page. Although the page is very limited to mathematics as of now, but there are a ton of things that are yet to come on my page.
This guy
So
is
I was
smart like hell. You can understand that from his videos. Let's list reach 605 followers. All right. Now that doesn't matter to me. 605 followers. है. The thing is what he's doing right now. The videos. and the views. Reverse engineering the content game. Straight facts, no noise, right? See, 42,000, 24,000, 27,000, 15,000, 13, 13,500, 1,400. He started with 470, 475, 433. But the thing is, यहाँ पे कोई सेटअप नहीं है. मेरा तो सेटअप है भाई, मैं आलसी हूँ. मेरे से नहीं हो रहा ये सब चीजें, ठीक है. They have a headphone with a mic, right? I think he has a good camera, but he's not using that good camera.
So have you ever thought about why
और
Rantingbola feels
इसमें लाइटिंग अच्छी है.
cringe and why Ria Speaks feels authoritative at the same time when both of them are talking about the social and political
Yes.
issues going on in this world? Okay, so when I sat and thought about this, I just found a simple reason. It is
Personalities, the way they say their things.
all about their way of delivery.
Exactly my point.
So when the Rantingola talks, she goes on, she shouts, she pour all her emotion into that content. And when someone is just shouting all over the internet, we just do not take them seriously. We feel it as a noise. And that's why it feels cringe. Now on the other hand, when we talk about Ria, she talks about the same things but with sarcasm. She keeps it short with calm voice and filled with
Although I don't know Ria Speaks, but I know Renting Bola. And that's, I just made
नाइन्टी परसेंट लोगों को स्टोरीज के बारे में कुछ पता ही नहीं है। उनको पता ही नहीं है कि स्टोरीज पे व्यूज लाते कैसे हैं। लोगों को लगता है कि आप शाम को 7 बजे स्टोरी डाल दो क्योंकि लोग 7 बजे ज्यादा इंस्टाग्राम देखते हैं तो व्यूज आ जाएंगे, बट ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं होता है। स्टोरीज रैंकिंग के हिसाब से काम करती है क्योंकि आप जब भी इंस्टाग्राम खोलते हो आपको 3 या 4 स्टोरीज दिखती हो, पर आपको बहुत सारी स्टोरीज नहीं दिखती।
ऑल राइट. अगर मैं ये बिंज वॉच करते रह जाऊंगा ना, मैं बस दिखते रह जाऊंगा, ना बी वेस्टिंग मच टाइम. All right, so I got two creators, but I'm not starting with them. Well, think I should start with them. All right, I will choose these two videos. ठीक है?
यार मुझे 3 साल लगे इस चीज को सीखने।
I will keep this somewhere. जो वीडियोस हम रिक्रिएट कर सकते हैं. तो मैं शीट पे, ऑल्दो मेरे पास एक नोशन है, बट नोशन मेरे को उतना समझ नहीं आता. What's this? Okay, I will look at that. Blank spreadsheet, reels to recreate. All right. अभी मैं क्रिएटर पे डालता हूँ. Now the creator is the con engineer. Oh God. Ah, let me just link it up. Cool. तो अब मैं इस पर क्लिक करूंगा तो ये खुल जाएगा. तो मेरे पास क्रिएटर है, रील्स, इसको एक्चुअली स्विच कर देते हैं. But fuck that. Okay. I got one reel. Actually, I got two reels.
भाई तू ना इंटरनेट की कोई भी वायरल वीडियो उठा ले, वो इन दो में से एक चीज फॉलो कर रही होगी।
Oh God, ये क्या हो रहा है? बार बार ये क्यों आ रहा है? नेक्स्ट थिंग, वन
आइदर इट
क्रिएटर, उसका 2 वीडियो, आई वुड लाइक 10 वीडियोस। थर्ड,
भाई ये तुम्हें भी पता है और मुझे भी पता है कि जितने भी सारे फेमस
इसको अपन हाईलाइट कर देते हैं विद ऑरेंज। कलर नीड्स टू ब्लैक कलर।
क्रिएटर्स है सबने, भाई अगर तुमने कभी भी कंटेंट क्रिएट नहीं किया है, तुम्हें नहीं पता कि
ओके, इसके पेज पे मुझे सिर्फ 3 वीडियोस ऐसे मिली हैं जो डबल फिगर्स में गया है, राइट, इन थाउजेंड्स की बात अगर मैं करूं। बट लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग, और आई डोंट नो कितने सुनने, यू सी द अकाउंट, द कॉन इंजीनियर, मिस्टर कंटेंट इंजीनियर, अभी 605 फॉलोअर्स है। आई कैन टेल यू दैट आई थिंक अगले 2 से 3 महीने में what I feel about his content, he might be close to, I guess, or way more than 50,000 followers. That's my prediction. Let's see क्या होता है 2-3 महीने बाद हमारा, but that's what I feel about his content. ठीक है, easily होगा, easily. I'm confident about that because of the way he's creating content, the type of content he's creating. So I shall write content research. मैं इसमें इनके स्क्रिप्ट शो ऐड कर दूंगा, ब्रेक डाउन हम बाद में करेंगे। आई एम जस्ट, अभी मैं बस क्रिएटर्स की वीडियोस यूज करता हूँ। एंड सिंस मेरे पास एक लिस्ट है, मैं एक्चुअली सर्च सीरीज कंटेंट स्ट्रेटेजिस्ट, ऑलराइट, अगर मैं
करीब 10 साल पहले जब मैंने अपनी खुद की वेबसाइट बनाई ना, मुझे 20 दिन लग गए थे और वो भी बहुत से लोगों की मदद से बनी।
दिस इज पेड प्रमोशन।
सब बोलते हैं हमसे एक पेज मैनेज नहीं होता, आप 2 पेज में कंसिस्टेंट कैसे रहते?
ओके, नॉट रेलेवेंट।
अपने रील से अगर अर्निंग करनी है तो क्रिएटर
नॉट द वन आई एम लुकिंग फॉर। ओके, आई डोंट, यहाँ 3 जन देख रहे हैं, 3 जन में से तुम में से कोई भी अगर कंटेंट बनाता है, एक चीज ध्यान रखना, ठीक है? हम अगर कंटेंट क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, हम जस्ट बिकॉज देखो इन सारे कंटेंट में व्यूज बहुत अच्छे हैं, मिलियंस में व्यूज है, बट मुझे ये कंटेंट क्रिएट नहीं करना एटलीस्ट अभी, बिकॉज दैट वुड बी अ लाई। बिकॉज अगर मैंने कंटेंट से इनकम जनरेट नहीं किया है, मैं आपको नहीं बता सकता कि वो कैसा करते हैं। सेम इसीलिए, जस्ट बिकॉज मैंने अपने कंटेंट पे व्यूज नहीं लाया है, मैं ये दावा नहीं कर सकता कि मैं व्यूज ला सकता हूँ, बिकॉज आई एम नॉट कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट इट। बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो कर सकते हैं, ऑल्दो वो शायद अपने कंटेंट पे काम नहीं करके वो व्यूज ना ला पाए हों, बट अगर वो दूसरे के कंटेंट पे काम करके व्यूज ला पाते हैं, दे नो दैट थिंग, तो वो कमिट कर सकते हैं। बट दैट्स मी कि भाई मुझे नहीं आता, देन आई कांट कमिट इट, एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई एम ट्राइंग टू ब्रिंग व्यूज ऑन माय कंटेंट, एंड आई एम ट्राइंग टू फिगर आउट व्हाट आई वांट टू पोस्ट। मैंने पोस्ट किया, मैंने अपने रॉ वीडियोस पोस्ट किए, या तो वो मेरे थॉट्स कुछ थे, बट इट वाज नॉट मेकिंग सेंस फॉर मी, बिकॉज हियर इज द थिंग, दोज वेयर माय थॉट्स, राइट? वो किसी स्ट्रेटजी से नहीं है, वो किसी पर्पस से नहीं है, वो जस्ट वीडियो डालने के पर्पस से है। एंड अगर मैं सिर्फ वीडियो डालने के पर्पस से वीडियो डालूंगा, देन वो वीडियो डलेगी ज़रूर, बट उससे कोई आउटकम एक्सपेक्ट करना इज foolishness, unless you uh, know exactly why you are creating that video. And अगर आप जान के करोगे, exactly you want, you know what you, why you are making the video for, उससे वो चीज़ पूरी ज़रूर होगी, ये तो मैंने देख लिया है। पिछले 3 साल में मैंने वीडियो सिर्फ़ अपने कम्युनिकेशन को बेटर करने के लिए बनाया था। इट डिड गॉट बेटर। मुझे अपने अंदर कॉन्फिडेंस लाना था, आई गॉट बेटर इन दैट टू। मैंने व्यूज़ पे फोकस नहीं किया, मैंने व्यूज़ के लिए कभी नहीं किया, मुझे व्यूज़ नहीं आए। आई नो दैट्स बट राइट नाउ आई एम डूइंग दैट, सो आई विल ट्राई न्यू थिंग्स आउट। यू विल हैव टू ट्राई थिंग्स आउट। एंड मेरा ऑडियो आ रहा है क्या? क्योंकि मुझे मेरा फ़ोन नहीं बता रहा है कि मेरा ऑडियो आ रहा है कि नहीं। should I even nah uh, actually I will take him. This guy is doing reels, so his reels 22, 25, 270 k. Now this is his call, but
What you're trying to do right now is you're only testing one format. Sometimes that format suddenly stops working, let's say, okay, and no one is liking that format. Then you're cooked. Like you don't have any other format that you haven't tested. So we always have to test like 2 or 3 formats.
I don't get it. इतना लेट रिएक्शन क्यों था? I mean, see, but the content is more like a third perspective, I feel. So I think this is a sales call. No, it wasn't a sales call. It was a
What you're trying to do right now is you're only testing one format.
all right. 13,000, 26,000. All right. 10K, 10K, 11, 9, 38, 22, 16, 44.
Okay. Everything is cringe until it fucking.
Okay. यहाँ ये text hook है, not the visual hook usually, but this is a text hook. Why I'm using this? Although इसमें I guess उस तरह का views नहीं है, but this might just work. But
Okay.
is it relevant for me? No. But would I like to create this? Yes, because I agree with the line. Asil Priyadarshan. Asli chicks? I don't think it should be Asil creates or something. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. Sundaram Priyadarshan is the actual name. तो अपन वही रखेंगे. Alright, alright. Let's link it to play. वीडियो अपने पे है. This.
You don't need a big setup, big cameras and everything. I'll do it. 100,000 followers on just my iPhone right now.
If I want to go from 0 to 10K followers in 3 months,
270, 26, 14.
5 years ago, one of my videos touched 18 million views on Instagram, which made me over $30,000. And since then, my life has changed exponentially. And to be
Alright, I even want to know.
I recently spoke to a guy in my DMs and he was like, man, I reached 30,000 followers in these many days. The next goal is to reach 100,000 followers. And then I asked him like, what's the revenue? How much you're making through that? And he's like, well, I haven't even figured it out. What to sell to my audience. And that's... I don't know how many people will watch this video, but I think social media is completely broken. I literally don't understand how it's working.
157K.
If you had 0 followers and you hired me to reach your first 50,000 followers in next 90 days, then this is exactly how I'll do it in 6 simple steps. Step
You see, this is something that even I can create. Although I don't have the numbers, but I think I can create this. We can change the content, but it will still work. Damn it. Oh god, क्या हो रहा है ये हाईलाइट इसका रिसेट सुंदरम प्रिया दर्शन. Next thing.
Is it possible to get 8 million views on the very first video that you post on Instagram? Well, this is exactly what we did with Karan, who is our fitness coach. And just if you want to get more views, then don't try to fix your editing. Fix these 3 types of hooks: your visual hook, your verbal hook, and your text hook. If you want more followers, there are 3 main types of content you should be posting to make a shitload of money. The first one is educational content. In this, you need to teach something useful to your audience, solve a real problem. There's a massive difference in building a following versus building a personal brand. See, there are 2 types of creator on Instagram. Creator A gets inconsistent. Last month, we posted 29 videos on my client's account. 4 of them went super. If you want to get more views,
Okay, one more thing, repurposing. Here's the thing. This guy, I just played this video about here, right? You see here, here he got almost 30,000 views. But that was, I guess, the second time he posted it, and the first time he got 180,000 views. Even this one here he got 133,000, right? And here he got 40,000. So this one video he almost generated 170 plus 170,000 plus views, and this one he crossed almost 200 and plus 200,000 plus views. All right.
कंटेंट कैलेंडर अगर बनाना सीख गए ना तो महीने का 25 कंटेंट तो आराम से निकाल लोगे। स्टेप 1, आपके 5 कंटेंट पिलर्स होने चाहिए जिसको आप सबसे ज्यादा पोस्ट करते हो। एग्जाम्पल के लिए फिटनेस क्रिएटर हो तो ये 5 आपके कंटेंट पिलर्स हो सकते हैं। स्टेप 2, चैट जीपीटी को बोलो इस 5 पिलर्स के बेसिस पर महीने भर का कंटेंट कैलेंडर बना दो। अब आपके पास पूरी लिस्ट है कि किस दिन क्या पोस्ट करना है। बोला था ना आपका इंस्टाग्राम मैं ही ग्रो कराऊंगी।
I don't know why people create these type of videos, and I don't know why it has 19,000 shares. See, every single person who is watching this video is using the exact same prompt. And if you think you will be able to build a huge brand just by using a simple prompt like this, then you're just going to be disappointed. Instead, do this and you will be able to decide what to post, for whom to post, and what's the purpose of creating the brand that you want to build. So you should listen to this advice. This framework is called the brand journey framework.
284।
YouTube में 28 मिलियन व्यूज की शॉर्ट में कितने पैसे मिलते हैं? इतने। और सेम टॉपिक पर लॉन्ग वीडियो में अगर कम व्यूज हो तो इससे कई ज्यादा पैसे मिलते हैं। इसलिए कई सोशल मीडिया गुरुज आपको बोलेंगे लॉन्ग वीडियोस बनाओ और पैसा ही पैसा होगा, विच इज कंप्लीट बुलशिट। क्योंकि ए, टाइम ज्यादा लगता है लॉन्ग वीडियो बनाने में, मुझे 1.5 महीने लग जाते हैं। बी, पैसा ज्यादा लगता है लॉन्ग वीडियो बनाने में, मुझे एक वीडियो बनाने में 1 लाख रुपए लग जाते हैं। 3, फीडबैक और एंगेजमेंट शॉर्ट वीडियोस में ज्यादा मिलता है क्योंकि शॉर्ट वीडियोस ज्यादा लोगों तक पहुंच पाती है। 4, हाँ, पैसा लॉन्ग वीडियो में कई ज्यादा है क्योंकि आप ज्यादा एड्स ऐड कर सकते हो।
She is absolutely right, except one thing. I just want to understand why on earth in 2025 you want to rely on getting paid by YouTube. And clearly you're not building a business off of YouTube channel. If you don't know, YouTube cuts off 45% of your revenue. I posted 4 videos on YouTube back in 2022 and it got monetized. I got paid 50,000 rupees for those views that I got. And guess what? I made more amount of money by doing something else, which is selling digital products to the ideal clients who came to me from my content. So if you just want to be a broke creator just to get paid by posting videos, it's your choice. But
Okay, let
if you're someone who is looking to make money, whether you have millions of followers or not, then you need to acquire a really high value skill and you need to start solving problems for people who are willing to pay you any amount for that. In my first year, when I started posting videos on Instagram, I had only 10,000 followers, but I made almost 25 lakhs by selling digital products, which was only 5,000 rupees. And it literally changed my life. So if you're someone who is struggling to get their first 10,000 followers, and if you want to convert your followers into a cash flow business, then just comment the word school and I'll
okay. Um, I agree with KK Creates. I also agree with him. But here's the thing. If you want to create YouTube videos, it's up to you. You should create if you feel like you should be creating it. And if you don't want to create, but just because people are saying to create YouTube videos, you want to create videos, although you don't like creating it, but for the um, say whatever the purpose could be, don't create the videos. Instead, if you feel like you should be just creating Instagram videos, just keep doing that. It's totally up to you. You don't literally you don't have to literally follow every advice is given on the internet. Some things you must do what you feel is right, something that makes you feel better. Why I want to create more on YouTube? Because I like creating those videos, longer videos. Why I am learning Instagram reels and stuff? Because I think this can help me in the short run. Both are good at helping you grow. All right. Instagram is like sprint. It can like if you are continuous, consistent on the app, constantly creating, some videos might just get boosted a lot because people might find it relevant for them, and that will help you in creating a brand if, as you mentioned, you have a product or a service to offer, and the product and service should be good so that the growth you find is long term and not focused just on virality. And rest, just as you said, if you have a digital product, you can in fact benefit from Instagram and YouTube both. He didn't said he's not making YouTube videos. He just said he got paid less. I mean, you don't have much followers either, so of course the um money is less. But of course there are people who are getting paid a lot. So it's not about this or that. Why not just go for both? So yeah, that's my take on this. But don't even listen to me, just listen to your guts. Should I actually put this out there? Well, actually, I will. Oh God, copyright. But I will keep this.
YouTube में 28 मिलियन व्यूज की शॉर्ट
My clients will hate me for this, but this is how I have been creating 100 scripts in just 1 hour, all using AI that gets millions of views for my clients every single month. Step 1. I take everything from our onboarding call with the client, the forms they have filled, every YouTube video they have ever created, all of their voice notes, and every piece of content they have posted on Instagram, and I feed all of this into this AI's brain. Step 2. I upload all of my resources, my frameworks, courses I have bought, proven strategies, and I dump all of this into the AI's knowledge base. Now it has both my client's voice and my expertise. Step 3. I find viral videos that have performed really well.
All right, I think मेरे पास पूरा टाइम नहीं रहेगा इतना कि मैं सारे देख सकूं, right? So let me just find those like this.
So earlier, what we used to do, a person sees the ad, they book a free call, they get. If I had to start my Instagram account from scratch and get to 10,000 followers in less than 30 days, then here's exactly what I would do. First, I'll create a scientific profile picture, which would be a nice and clean picture of my face. Then I will craft a 3-line bio using this exact structure. The first line would be an elevator pitch telling people what I do and who I do it for. The second line will be an authority statement or an accomplishment to show my credibility. The third line will have a clear CTA to one of my free trainings or my call booking link. Next, I'll create a hit list of 10 people who are crushing inside my niche. And I'll use this powerful extension, Instagram and TikTok sorter, to pick their 10 best performing video ideas. But instead of copying their content, I'll study what made them successful and apply those principles to my own unique story and expertise. And while scripting all of my videos, I would use this exact framework: negative hook, alternative option, clear solution, and a CTA. For example, trial reels is the most useless feature of Instagram. Use this instead and get 10 times more views guaranteed. Do this, and do this. Comment trial to get my complete personal branding guide for free. Finally, I'll post a video every single day, consistently for 30 days, but here's the secret. I wouldn't just post random content. Every single video would solve a specific problem.
The format. I think I should change I think I've got six. I think I will change the account and let's look for him. All right. Hmm. Never post Instagram. Never post at this time. Never post Instagram. Turn one idea into five hooks. Business owners, video editor, followers hook, straight to gold. This is thumbnails. gives clear message. Fake. Secret setting. Ask. See, सारे views हैं इसके आप सारे तो. Now which one? Let's see.
This is how the algorithm works for Instagram stories. Once you learn the algorithm, you know the rules to the game, and then you know how to win the game. When you first publish your story, the algorithm shows it. You should never, ever, ever post on Instagram again without turning on this brand new setting. With mini chats, you can now set up automated messages that are sent as soon as someone follows you. But most people that are using it just try to sell something off rip, making them look desperate and burning their audience. So how should you use it? I've spent the last 7 weeks testing 21 different ways to use this new feature, and I found one clear winning automation that's directly made me $244,000 in. Never, ever, ever post at your peak time. When you do, your followers start to log off, and next thing you know, you watch the video that you spent hours on get shit views. And instead, whenever you post your video, you want it to be shown to all of your followers. And this is how. Open up your Instagram profile and then click on Professional Dashboard. Then just tap on where it says New Followers and scroll all the way to the bottom until you see this chart that shows when your followers are the most active. Now, find your peak time, but don't fuck this part up like everyone else. Do not post at your peak time. Post an hour before it. That's where your video shows up on Instagram's home feed when your followers are still active.
Editing. Just.
If you're a business owner or a video editor, listen up. Business owners, you need video editors, and editors, you need clients. And this video is where you meet. Business owners comment on this video with the word hiring, and editors, you don't comment. Instead, you reply to a business owner's comment with the flag of your country so that they know to check their DMs, and then you send them a link to your portfolio plus how much you charge per video. If you send them anything else, then you're making a bad first impression. This is the largest video editor hiring hub on Instagram. So if you're a business owner or a video editor, this background you're looking at, it's not real. I'm not in Rome, I'm not in your mom's house, and I'm not in front of all of these people. It's all just fake. I figured out how to use AI to transform my tiny studio into anything that I can imagine. And you can do it too with a $30 green screen in 3 simple steps.
Seriously, if you're using a green screen, you don't really need to use AI. You can just actually change it to anything.
Step 1, put a green screen behind you and then take a reference photo. Step 2, take that photo over to a website called midjourney.com. Once you're there, on
I'm not understanding what kind of content I can bring out from these. I need to think from it because his videos are all edited. Mm,
100 views hook versus 1 million views hook. Here's 5 side hustles to make $5K per month in passive income. If you want to wake up to notifications like this, even while you're on vacation, then here are 5 side hustles that will allow you to do just that. Damn, that hook was good.
so how you make your hook matters a lot.
Do you think reposting old content is a good idea if it did well in the past?
Yeah, definitely.
No, definitely fucking not. Do not make this mistake on your account. Instead, do this. When you repost your best performing videos the old way, the first group of people that get shown your repost are your followers, people who have already seen it. But that's not what you want. You want more new people to see it. So instead, with this little known strategy, you can repost all of your most viral videos to be only shown to an audience that has not seen them before, bringing you extra new followers with 0 extra work. So first, you need to download your best performing video. So go ahead and go find it on your page and then copy the link to the video and then take it to the website cobalt.tools to go ahead and download it. And now that you're
All right. Okay, I've got right now I've got around 10 reels that I could recreate, but I was trying to do 10 accounts. Well, I have some time, so I can actually search more. Actually, instead of all these ideas, I would like to see something else.
Here's how to double, triple, or even 10x your Instagram stories in 3 simple steps. Do this for your next post, and I promise you'll see your story views skyrocket. Step 1. Wait until your stories expire and have 0 active stories on your feed. Step 2. Do nothing. Don't post a new story for the next 24 hours. After we waited that 24-hour period, step 3 is to post a new story to your feed with some sort of engagement sticker. Whether that be a question sticker, an emoji slider, or even a quiz. But the sticker that will get you the most engagement is a poll. Speaking of polls, do not look at the one I just posted on my story. Here's how to double, triple. Here's how to
Okay, and let's not look at these. Since I want to be um, posting about content more rather than just views and stuff. Oh, this is a bit confusing. Let's see. What else can I do? मतलब मैं और क्या कर सकता हूँ यहाँ पे? Hmm.
Here's how to steal your competitors' followers. In an ethical way, of course. Find 5 to 10 popular creators within your niche and turn on their post notifications. Then every single time they post, you're going to be the first comment. And don't just comment to comment. Give your best valuable tips in the comments that sort of relate to the video you're watching. This will not only make you the top comment, it'll also raise curiosity on what the fuck else you know, leading to more followers. No hard feelings. Leave a comment and steal some of my followers. Here's how 2023. We are entering into a social
2023 3 साल पुराना है.
Alright, so up to this point, I have
2023, 2024.
every time you get a new follower, send them this message to turn them into a new client.
All right. My focus is not how to earn from Instagram and have followers like her. My idea is to go from 0 to 1000. So let's focus on that. Instead of going for the million creators, let me look for small creators. Yeah, even he doesn't have a million followers, but still, my target is 21,000, 71,000, 95,000. So let's target those numbers 18,000, 20,000. Yeah, I can target these numbers. Now, the reason I'm switching is because I don't want the 100,000 followers right now. My first target is to cross 1,000 followers. So let's do this.
I have 15-year-old younger sister and उसे एडिटर बनना है. She did the same mistake that every beginner editor do. गई लैपटॉप के सामने और एडिट करने बैठ गई. And now she is complaining that I'm not able to think like an editor. And to be very honest, उसे सोचने की जरूरत भी नहीं है. All she need to do is still like an artist. I told her listen to your big sister and binge watch content of creators like Devin Jatho, Tom Noske to have an initial idea about what we can create through editing and simply start by copying them. And eventually with time she will find her own style. So कहने का सार बस इतना सा है. If start feels blank, just still like an artist.
That's an interesting one. I saw how it started. I know I should try that. Shishwar.
If you use primary and secondary font combinations like Playfair Display, Helvetica, Times New Roman, Arial, Larkin, Archivo, Montserrat, Enter, Cormorant.
Okay, मैं fonts के तो नहीं जा रहा.
If you use primary and secondary So क्लास 12 के तुरंत बाद इन जुलाई 2024 आई स्टार्टेड फ्रीलांसिंग. उस समय सिर्फ एक ही लैपटॉप था जिसपे सिर्फ कैपकट चलता था. बट एट 18 आई बैडली वांटेड टू बी फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट. आई एंड अप मेकिंग 6 figures in 1 year with those limited resources when I mastered art of selling yourself. मैंने अपने क्लाइंट्स को कभी नहीं बोला that I will edit good videos for you. I said I will use text hook, visual hook, audio hook that will make your video look more professional online and hence your audience will trust you. I sold impact, not just a skill. So कहने का सार बस इतना सा है. Less resources are enough resources for you to start. You just need to master art of selling yourself.
This is such a nice video because it's a series. So creating a series is a way of doing things.
So in 2024 मेरा क्लास 12 खत्म हो गया and I decided to not go to college. I started doing freelancing. तो ऐसे में एक दिन स्क्रॉल कर रही थी और मेरे फीड पे एक रील आई जिसमें मुझे एक बुक के बारे में बताया गया जिसने मुझे सिखाया आर्ट ऑफ परसुएशन. सिंपल भाषा में बातें करना बट कन्विंसिंग वे में. एंड गाइज यू वोंट बिलीव जस्ट मास्टरिंग आर्ट ऑफ परसुएशन. आई हैव वर्कड विद 20+ क्लाइंट इन पास्ट 1 year और कुछ तो मेरे साथ आज तक काम कर रहे हैं. आई हैव जनरेटेड 6 figures इन फ्रीलांसिंग एंड आई कम्प्लीटली गेट दैट कि फ्रीलांसिंग में स्किल्स मैटर करती हैं. बट
But 20 plus clients, 6 figures in freelancing in 1 year. And अगर आप monthly 3,000 30,000 भी कर रहे हो, you are actually earning in 6 figures in 1 year. But yes, they did it at the age of 18 or 19, I guess. But still, it's 6 figures in a year, not in a month. But the way she's saying it, it feels more. I would like to see the book.
so in
Cashvertising is a cashvertising. Can I find the book? The Secrets. 1300 का बुक है. Yes, right. It's a PDF. Download. Download PDF. Save. So I will root this here. And the way the script has been written, I will practice that.
So in 2024 मेरा क्लास 12th खत्म हो गया and I decided
And now next.
Hey, I am Kashish Sharma and I was on a special train for 15 days where I traveled across the India with 500 changemakers.
And this is a bad edit.
There I got to meet a lot of passionate people who had a same mindset as me.
So
When a video edited by you is being watched by 40 plus people and this happens, and your mother is there to witness it, isn't it feel like a little bit of achievement? So
seriously, ऐसा भी होता है? All right. Okay.
we are at Indian AI Impact Summit. Bro, this is crazy. 2026. Day 1. Here we have lots of country representation. Let's explore.
If I had to start as a creator,
This is France and they are doing something in agrotech.
I would start with writing on X and LinkedIn.
This is Russia.
Writing on X and LinkedIn. All right, fine. And let's see others. Simulator.
I have been obsessed lately with the idea of why ambition. Do not come to Bangalore if you don't know this reality. It's been 50 days plus of being in Bangalore, and here is something nobody's going to tell you, but I am. So the thing is, in this city, I feel that people only care if you are either
सवाल नहीं पूछा तो मैं इसका ब्रेकडाउन अभी कर नहीं रहा हूँ, but if someone would like the breakdown, I would like to do that.
I put out a simple reel saying that if you want to improve your communication, you should read this book by Robert Greene called Mastery. And guess what? It got like 1,000 bookmarks. So I know this is something that helps you. And if you're looking to improve your communication, here is a second banger recommendation that I have for you.
T40, 40, 50, 60, 70, 2.4 million आया.
Girl Pretty versus Guy Pretty has to be the best concept of 2026. And before I tell you what Guy Pretty versus Girl Pretty is, let me give you an example. Anushka Sharma is Girl Pretty, but Disha Patani is Guy Pretty. And why is that? Because Anushka Sharma has that charm that appeals to a lot of women, but Disha Patani has that edge that appeals to a lot of men. A Western example would be Taylor Swift is girl pretty, a lot of women love her, but Sydney Sweeney is guy pretty, and I don't need to tell you why. And why am I telling you this? Because entertainers early on in their life realize what their strength is and they play to it. So Taylor Swift, because she realizes she is girl pretty, doesn't have a lot of sexual moves when she's performing in Eras Tour, and that is what women love. But Sydney Sweeney, because she knows that she's guy pretty, does what she does. And if you're in your 20s, you need to realize that no matter if you're an entertainer or not, I wish I knew this earlier, but if you are in your 20s, it's actually the best time to be the most bold and confident version of yourself, no matter.
I wish I knew this earlier, but if you are in 20s, ta 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 ta.
I posted a reel saying that if you want to improve your communication, you should read this book by Jerry Seinfeld called Is This Anything? And it's not a communication book, but it's a book of jokes. And so if you're able to read a book of jokes, you will be good at communication naturally. And that reel got 8 million views. And so here is another Jerry Seinfeld recommendation, but it's not a book this time.
Is this anything? Jerry Seinfeld. I will search that again. Damn it. Alright, 2600, 1300, 4000 का तो बुक का बिल बन गया. Damn. What is paperback? But yeah, I'll have to see if I can get some ice. All right, let's see. Hmm. Now see, now she's talking about books too. यानी जो चीज काम कर रहा है, double down on that.
Your job is to do your job. I stole this sentence from this book, The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday, and I love it so much because it's so true. Your job is to do your job. Your job is not to overthink whether that startup is going to be successful or not, whether that podcast is going to be massive or not, whether that girl is going to say yes or not, whether you'll get the job or not. No, no, no.
I love that. I love that.
Job is to do your
Just a rhythm. इसका content it revolves around what I would say guys or girls in their 20s and some relationship things, life things, and around books is connecting things from whatever she is reading, right? Yeah, but I think they are not okay. Just make it exist first, you can make it good later.
Just make it exist first, you can make it good later. I love this idea by the only billionaire comedian Jerry Seinfeld. He says that people don't even remember what they had for breakfast. Do you think they're sitting out there thinking what you're doing?
Alright, so in this is something else. I think I should read.
And that your works. I have been stalking Tanmay Bhatt on the internet for the past 1 year now. You know why? Because he has phenomenal ideas for anybody who wants to quit their job to do content creation full time.
You know, this video I don't know मैंने इसको paste किया क्या ऑलराइट है। इस चीज को कितने तरीके से
I have been
करता हूँ, आई नो दैट।
stalking Tanmay Bhatt on
1 2 3 5,
the internet for the past.
ठीक है 5 मुझे मिला। आई थिंक मैं क्रिएटर चेंज करूंगा।
What's something people usually ignore? How have you seen people successfully reverse lifestyle creep?
Honestly, I think here's how I took a company's ads from this to this. So ads are made up of 3 parts: hook,
this to this, ये वाला काम करता है, but do I have something to show like that? I don't think so. Find people. Strategist. Yep, let's see. He's on 88.k, and I think I might get this. Okay.
If you find it hard to talk on camera, you can try this. Ask someone to film you while you are working. Or if you don't want to ask anyone, then just put your phone on a tripod and film yourself from different angles. Why? Because it's going to make your video visually more engaging. Then you can make a very simple edit with any editing app. Now, why would anyone watch this video? Because you're also going to record a voiceover and share a simple, actionable advice to your problem your audience is facing. And that's exactly what I did with this video.
Can you tell when something is written by AI? You know,
2021, 2011.
Aaron, got a quick question. How can I get to 10,000 followers fast?
the 10,000 followers, well, with a little help from AI, you can grow 10,000 followers per month.
Wow.
So the first thing
Oh, shush, no.
you're gonna do is you're gonna go over to
Aaron, got a quick question. How can I get to 10,000 followers fast?
the 10,000 followers, well, with a little help from AI, you can grow 10,000 followers per month.
Wow.
So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go over to ChatGPT and type in this prompt. And I know this is gonna sound super basic, but wait to see where I'm going with this. I am your profession, and I want you to help me to come up with 30 content ideas for Instagram. Then you're gonna add this. Think deeply about the struggles, misconceptions, and dream outcomes of my target audience, which is describe your target audience. Present the content ideas in a table format. Label the x-axis as struggles, misconceptions, and dream outcomes, and the y-axis from 1 to 30.
And why can't I just simply ask for video ideas? Sounds like a lot of work.
Because you're gonna get super generic ideas and it just won't work.
Okay, cool. So then what?
Now, do not hit enter until you add this. Before you begin, I want you to ask me at least 10 questions that will truly help you understand my target audience.
But why do you need those questions?
Look, when you give ChatGPT that instruction, it will ask you those 10 questions first, so then the content it generates will be completely personalized.
That makes sense.
So then you will end up with 30 content ideas that will actually speak to the pain points and desires of your target audience.
And if someone wanted the full prompt, how can they get it?
Well, they can just comment prompt 30 and we will just send it over to them.
That's awesome.
What are you doing?
I decided to follow you.
Oh, I see what you did. steal this ChatGPT prompt if you want 2 months of complete and humanized Instagram content for your niche. Create a
All right, this is a good idea, but I won't like to do these, right?
If talking to the camera makes you sound unnatural, try this. Grab your laptop, sit down on the sofa, put your feet up, and just get comfortable. Then
Exactly. Yeah, that चीज. Dude, see, that's how you do the research, guys. जो भी देख रहा है एक ही भाई अगर काम बहुत काम का चीज जब मैं कुछ लेके बैठा हूँ कोई आके नहीं देख रहा है मैं अपना एडिटिंग करने बैठूंगा तब लोग आ रहे हैं इसका मतलब लोग एडिटिंग देखने आ तो रहे हैं बट ये भी तो इम्पोर्टेंट है जस्ट थिंक ऑफ इट आप एडिटिंग कर रहे हो आप एडिटिंग सीख रहे हो गुड बट सिर्फ एडिटिंग से आप कितना ही काम कर सकते हो आप हो सकता है आप एक वीडियो का 1 लाख कमाते हो वैसे तो इंडियन क्लाइंट से तो मुश्किल है बट लेट्स लेट्स थिंक ऑफ इट दैट वे क्योंकि 1 लाख एक वीडियो का टाइम भी उतना ही लगता होगा
if talking to the camera makes you sound unnatural, try this. Why is it that some people are just so good at talking to the camera, but when you try it, it's a different story? As soon as you hit that record button, that same button turns your brain off. As soon as you hit it, I don't know what to say. You know what I'm talking about. And maybe you are able to say a few things out to the camera. Boring! So why is it that other people can make this look easy? Every single person that you're looking up to on your feed will fall into one of these 3 categories. The first category, which is the smallest percentage of
what if I copy just the idea but
people, are the talented one. They just
we change it
naturally happen to be. Would you rather have an extra 10,000 followers each month or an extra $10,000 each month? Let us know below, but my bet is that you pick the second one. So what are the 3 pieces that you need to turn your followers into clients? First, frustrations. You must describe in detail the frustrations that your audience is having. Why? Because it shows that you understand them, and a shared frustration makes you more what?
ओके मिस्टेक आया इतना वीडियोस अभी जो मैंने देखा है उसका द मिस्टेक्स आई फाउंड इन माय कंटेंट माय सेल्फ ऑल्दो आई एम नॉट एन एक्सपर्ट कि आई नो आई वांट टू क्रिएट वीडियोस आई नो फॉर whom आई वांट टू क्रिएट वीडियोस what I am looking for is problems for my like target audience but it could be just these simple things also apart from the timing and stuff the actual thing could be bringing out the personality bringing out the comfortness and keeping away the old school idea of professionalism so I think I will even use this type of videos तो अभी मैं इस तरह के वीडियोस का क्या करने वाला हूँ ये लिस्ट रखने वाला हूँ एंड मैं कोशिश ये करने वाला हूँ कि मैं ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा करूँ आई थिंक मैं एक और वीडियो इस अकाउंट से पिक करूँगा एंड देन आई विल मूव टू नेक्स्ट पार्ट दैट इज अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि इसमें हम क्या यूज़ कर सकते हैं एंड देन अपना स्क्रिप्टिंग एंड हियर इट इज
Scripting versus free talking. Which one is better if you want to make more sales with your videos? Now, the problem with scripting is that you may end up sounding very unnatural and your viewers can smell that bad ChatGPT smell coming out of your mouth. So then there is no connection. And with no connection, there is no way that you can sell to these people. Now, when you're free talking, you may have the connection, but then you lose their attention. Why? Because when we're free talking, we tend to speak way longer than we need to. So which one is better? both. You want to practice 5 minutes a day, free talking to the camera, but you also want to practice getting better at shortening your scripts and sound natural. Video editing should not take you more than 20 minutes. If it's taking you longer than 20 minutes, you gotta get a video editor. If you cannot afford a video editor yet, then stick with the minimalist editing style. Now, there are 2-3 creators I can send you over. They're getting hundreds of thousands of views on their videos. The only thing they've done with the video in the editing is improve the colors and add the auto captions. That's it. Video editing should not take you more than 20 minutes. If talking to the camera makes you sound unnatural, try this. Grab your This guy went viral overnight by using the story of this guy. But the weird part is that this guy used a formula called this guy.
This guy. This guy.
This guy.
This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy.
So now this guy will explain to you how this works. This is a formula that goes viral over and over again when it's used the right way. So, if you don't want to mess this up, you may want to save this video. So the hook formula is this guy or this girl or this chef. This creates instant curiosity. Then the big result. The money, the views, the followers, then in time. The more specific you are about the time frame, the more impressive the results. Then you add a twist. This is the surprising or the weird part. And you
I will just write my idea here. This guy. Big result reached to 90k plus followers in these many days of posting. Something like that. That's my idea. Just
and on a steal this ChatGPT prompt if you want 2 months of complete and humanized Instagram content.
I will create the video just for. Alright, अब मैं वो खोलूंगा तो मैं करते रहूंगा. But I got these many, right? 1 2 3 4 5 creators. अब इनके वीडियोस मुझे मिल गए. अब 1:45 हो रहा है. वैसे तो टाइम खत्म होने वाला. मुझे थोड़ा काम भी है. But right. Creator hooks. Hooks in the video. Alright. इन सारे वीडियोस में हुक्स क्या हैं पहले मुझे वो पता करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. एंड उसके बाद format of the video. What's the format? A format includes talking head video and podcast track videos, whiteboard videos, multi-angle videos, or which type of text hook videos, yep. So apart from that, my hook idea. Value I'm going to provide my call CTA. ये मुझे ऐड करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे. I don't want to अभी मैं ये कर नहीं सकता बिकॉज मुझे निकलना पड़ेगा, बट दिस इज हाउ वी फाइंड आउट वीडियोस नाउ। अब तो कोई ऐसा है नहीं, बट यू टेल मी कि क्या तुम्हें ये साथ में बैठ के करना है कि हमेशा अलग से खुद से कर लो? तो मैं कर सकता हूँ, मैं इसे अलग से बैठ के कर सकता हूँ, और मैं इससे तुम्हारे साथ बैठ के भी कर सकता हूँ, बट तुम्हें ये बताना पड़ेगा कि अगर तुम्हें भी ये करना है, बिकॉज ये मान के चलो कि मैं ये कर रहा हूँ तुम्हारे साथ, अगर मैं कर रहा हूँ तो मैं तुम्हारे साथ ये चीज कर रहा हूँ, अगर इफ इट वर्क फॉर मी इट कैन वर्क फॉर यू टू, and if it doesn't then it doesn't mean it won't work for you. Just think of that. ये सोच के चलो. Anyways, you are learning something new. मैं मैट्रिक्स में क्या करूँगा? हम्म, ये अपन बाद में रखते हैं, मैट्रिक्स लिख देते हैं, क्या पता, क्योंकि जो अच्छा करेगा उसका हम डबल डाउन कर सकते हैं। तो अभी मैं ये यहाँ छोड़ता हूँ, इसका जिसका जैसा जैसा आइडिया मेरे पास आता जाएगा, um, यहाँ पे आइडिया अपन डायरेक्ट लिख सकते हैं जब तक अपन वो ना लिखें, एंड देन हम क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। तो अगर मैं ये सारे टाइप के 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 25 तरह के जो लिंक्स मैंने निकाले वो मैं बना लूँ तो मेरा 1 महीने का कंटेंट निकल जाएगा ये, राइट? तो मैं 1 महीना टेस्ट कर सकता हूँ कि कौन से वीडियो मेरे लिए काम कर रहे हैं, बट मैं सिर्फ ये पोस्ट नहीं करने वाला, मैं जो ये लाइव किया हूँ आज मैंने, ऑल्दो लोग कम है बट मैंने बहुत सारी चीज़ बोला है जो मेरे ओपिनियंस है, जो भी मेरे आइडियाज है, सो मैं उन्हें भी क्लिप्स करूँगा। एंड नेक्स्ट थिंग मैं ये करने वाला था वाज डू दिस last 2 live streams to bring out reels and post them on the internet, आज वो हुआ नहीं, बट when I will be back उस टाइम पे मैं ये भी एडिट करूँगा, I will clip the reels from these videos and then वो पोस्ट किया जाएगा, alright? And yeah, भैंस की आँख में वीडियो से भर दूंगा इंस्टाग्राम को, I will fucking play on the quantity of videos. Yeah. आई एम नॉट श्योर कितना आएंगे क्लाइंट्स, नहीं आएंगे, बट विल फिगर समथिंग आउट। ये डिलीट कर दिए, मैंने ले लिया है। ये 1500 का है ना, मैं इसे बंद नहीं करेगा, इन चीजों को मैं बंद नहीं करेगा। ओके गाइज, बाय बाय, दैट्स इट फॉर द टुडे। अभी मैं एडिट नहीं कर रहा हूँ तो इसलिए ज़्यादा अपना नंबर रखेंगे नहीं, चलो 2 जन देख रहे हैं, 2 लाइक तो तीसरा मैं कर देता हूँ, 3 लाइक आ गए, ये है 3 लाइक्स, ये है